All right. Welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Stigma. I'm Dex. That's that guy. That's that guy.
This
The other dude.
one.
Two fingers in the nose. I'm too tired for this. The other dude, he'll be here when he's here. Y'all know how you know how my brother do. I apologize, but he's not he's
He
not
be Dre.
he's not
He's
punctual.
on Dre Town.
So, but yeah. Mm. Ah, we want to thank you again for tuning in, and for those of y'all who did, we do apologize for the stop and start and the hit and the misses when it comes to our production schedule.
Life, man. Life.
Life has been lifing for all three of us, and uh, I won't speak for Matt, but my house has been going through some things, and I'm getting ready to have to do a shift bid at work, so my off days may be changing again. So it's just a lot of moving parts. So it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. On my side of things, I mean, shit. Been trying to sell this house, sold another property that I had, trying to buy another house so we can move out of this house. And besides that, working nights. So sleep is a luxury that I don't get often.
Yeah. I'm back doing mids now. I'm not closing because they changed our schedule, and my body's still stuck into that whole, I'm a night shift person mindset. So I'll get off at 8 and I still won't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. Go lay down beside Kim and wake up at 6 o'clock every morning, like clockwork. So I get you, bro.
I've basically been pulling 16-hour days for the last month and a half.
Well, you're trying to do the heavy lifting. You're trying to move a property, so.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know if I'm awake or asleep.
Yep. But we'll let Dre talk when he gets here. How about we jump into things? I forgot. There we go. All right. So, the title of this here episode of Breaking the Stigma, besides Matt got the good stuff and he need to share, is is the lies that we tell ourselves. And this is going to be a multi-parter. So I'm gonna tell you now, if you're tuning in live or if you're watching on repeat, you better put your big boy drawers on before you get started with this one, because I didn't write this. I'm letting you know right now. That guy in the other box, he wrote that. So
it wasn't me. But I hear that guy's a real asshole.
True. So, just to show you how much of an asshole he is, the first question he had for me to put down on here to ask everybody is, what is your worthiness or your lack thereof? Because your mate will probably tell you you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be with me. And in the back of our heads, because we dudes that always dude. We ain't hearing that. It's because we've been used, we've been abused, we've made so many mistakes in life that we never get to actually truly heal from, because it's always pushed back in our face that eventually we just, well, I ain't worth this. I must not be worthy of taking in what she's putting out.
Well, and let's be honest, all of us guys, no matter how smart we are, we're always half retarded. So even if
85%.
we know mentally that we are worthy of this, in our hearts we won't fully accept it.
It's 85% for me. Just letting you. Wait, what's today? 92.
Tuesday the 23rd.
Yeah, 92% today. It's end of the month. So yeah, what's going on, Dre?
Everything's good, man. Just finished my workout, so I'm just jumping on with you guys.
That boy look like he sleep over there. He sleep, bro. I need to go take a nap too. Shoot.
You sleep me? Oh no, I'm
You
wide awake. I just worked out. I did 10 round on the bag. So and then I was getting my stuff together so I could jump in with you guys.
note to self: do not upset Dre. He doing 10 rounds of boxing. Nah, I'm good, bro. He do
Nah, man,
10 jabs into my eyeball. I'm gonna be upset. So yeah.
I gotta I'm just trying to stay in shape, man. You know, trying to keep these old bones going. You know what I mean? Just trying to, you know, helps with my mental and my physical.
All right. Well, speaking of old bones, I'll trade you a backbone for a hip bone. So make a little sloppy swap. Yeah.
Both of my bones, both my bones are like hip bones, everything bone. What they say, they say, everything hurts. Yeah, everything hurts.
All right, but yeah. So, what you got to add to this one, there, Dre?
What we talking about? Worthiness or lack thereof?
Yeah. Because we always tell ourselves we're not worthy, we're not worthy, we're not worthy, and then we'll get yelled at. I get yelled at all the time. You are worthy of this. Quit punishing yourself.
Well, that was my issue. But now it's like with therapy and stuff like that, it's like I know I have to look within. It's no point in me trying to get it from others. You got to get it from yourself first. You know how they say how you're supposed to love yourself first? It starts with that. If you feel that you're worthy enough, then who gives a fuck what anybody else say? You know what I mean? So it's I used to be like that where I try to make everybody happy and I try to keep the peace, but now it's like, you know what? I don't need people that validate me no more. I can validate myself because I know what I can bring to the table and I know what I'm worth. And so, and one person, there's at least one person that sees it. And he's the only one that really matters. So if he knows I'm worthy, everybody else don't really mean nothing.
Well said, bro. Well,
so you definitely got to look within first. And I think that was my problem with the help of therapy and my circle and my kid. You know, it's definitely changed my perspective on a lot of things. So yeah, I don't seek validation from others now. I just be like, you know what, either you're gonna be in my life or you're not. I still know what I can bring to the table, and I know what I can be and what I can do as a person. So yes, my worthiness is rooted in what I can do, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, well said, bro. Because I'll tell you the truth. There's been times where you and Kim would be like, it's you good, bro. You're good at this. You're doing all right, and it don't matter. it don't matter. The kids that look me in my face and tell me I'm a good dad, and in the back of my mind, it's like they're just telling me that because they don't want me to feel bad.
We can always think of some excuse for or some reason that what they're telling us is not the truth, because deep down our biggest fear is that no matter what, we are not worthy, no matter how hard we try. Part of being a guy is that fear that no matter how hard we work at things, that we will never be good enough for that promotion, that car, that woman, that whatever. Everything in our life has kind of geared us towards that.
Yeah. I mean, because from the dawn of time, men have been wired to do two things: to create things and to provide for the things that they created. So when you're not doing one or the other or both, in the back of your head, you're just like, okay, so I got to be doing something wrong. I'm 40 years old, and this is all I got to show for it.
Yep.
And
I agree with this comment right here.
And yeah,
I was that was my flaw. I was when you know how you have when everything's going good and you just wait for that shoe to drop. That was my issue.
Yep. I'm still guilty of it. I can go home right now, and my psyche won't let me enjoy being back in Columbus because it's always going to be there's something about to go wrong around the corner. Even sometimes when we go to Walmart, instead of just enjoying the time out the house with Kim and it's just us, back in my mind is There's too many people up in here. It's gonna be a fight. I can smell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my flaw. Like, yeah, now I'm just like, okay, everything's going good, then just enjoy the ride. Don't try to look for the uh the other shoe to drop and be pessimistic about things, because you know how they say your words become your actions. So it's like if you keep speaking about it, it's going to happen. You're going to manifest it. So if you say, "Oh, something's going to go wrong," then it's going to go wrong because you manifested that spirit. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to always speak positive. I know it's times where we can't do it because we're so overwhelmed by life, but you always got to speak positive about yourself, because if you don't do it, who's going to do it for you? You can't depend on people to do it for you. You got to do it for yourself.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. I mean,
and like I said, I had to learn it. I had to learn it because y'all know me long enough. There's been plenty of times where I was like, "Damn, everything's going good. What's about to happen?" And y'all be like, "Don't say that."
Yeah. And I've been doing it a lot lately, and I'm trying to put an end to it, but yeah, that's what you two. I'm that's why I'm glad that you two stay on me and try to help me keep my mindset in a positive place, because some days
no man is an island. No one can do it alone.
Right. That's why you gotta have people that's solid and in your corner. You know? You gotta have people like that, because if you don't, you're just gonna sabotage yourself, and you're gonna go back to your destructive ways.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be doing that.
Yeah, you need people to keep you accountable and to help you through the low times when you don't have that energy to pick yourself up. You need those friends who will be willing to pick you up and be like, "Hey, man, you're doing good. Keep going, one foot in front of the other." Like you need those people in your life, or else you won't make it.
Mm-hmm. You definitely gotta buck the trend. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely gotta, like you said, breaking the stigma. You gotta break the norm sometimes, because if you don't, it's just gonna be on that wheel the whole time, and nobody wants to be on the hamster wheel forever. It gets really annoying after a while, and it irritates. But like you said, like Matt said, you gotta have people that hold you accountable, because if you don't, you have a bunch of enablers, then you're not gonna get anywhere in life.
I mean, you're not wrong, bro. I mean,
I'm just speaking from my experience. You know, this is what I've encountered in my 43, soon to be 43 years walking this earth. So, you know,
hey man, you ain't supposed to be telling about the birth age, bro.
Hey man, look, you see this? You see all this? You see all this up here? I wouldn't have to say anything, and they would know.
He's just saying that because he's the youngin', though. You know that.
Man, look, shoot.
Man, I get carded
between
the. In fact, Matt, you probably don't get carded. I got carded yesterday.
Well, you know what they say when you
I haven't been carded since grade 10.
When the lady at Fry's up here, she saw my veterans card. She was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You don't even have to show me." I'm like, "Wow, that's
hey man,
okay. I ain't mad." And then I mean, I appreciate it, but she's like, "You're a veteran." Oh.
Hey man.
But like I said, being from my experience as you know, walking this earth, I've seen a lot, especially being Dexter, being in the military. We've seen a lot of things, and we experienced a lot of things. So it's like, you just take the good from the bad, and it's just a life lesson. And I had to learn that, because I was like, some of the things that was supposed to break me, it just kind of made me reflect and be stronger.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's been a lot of things that could have broke me, but I could have put myself out of my misery, but I was like, nah, because then that means that means that element and the people wanted, I did it.
Yeah.
So I was like, no. And then plus, I got a knucklehead that I'm trying to raise, and I don't need to be, taking the easy way out because I'm having a bad situation. Because that's how life is. Life is not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's going to have a couple storms in there. You're just going to have to ride through it and have people in your corner that's going to help you through it. That's what I've been grateful for the people that still be here, even after all my self-sabotaging and self-destructing.
I mean, You preach the word there, Pastor. I mean, I will pass.
Like I said, I'm not healed yet. I'm not healed yet, but y'all know how I was years ago to where am now. It's like a big difference. So I'm grateful for that.
It is
Light years ahead of where you were a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot. So I'm very good. And like I said, I still struggle. I'm human. We're human. We still have our issues. I just know how to handle it better. You know what I mean? And I know
I remember the epic Facebook rants that would happen,
you're all right, yeah. And I
6-7
don't even
years
do that
ago.
no more. I don't even do that. Matter of fact, when we do the memory thing and I see it and I'm like, damn, that was me.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
I'm not even gonna quite try to quantify the leaps and bounds that you've made, bro.
Yeah. That's why I said, like, it's like when they say that we talk about worthiness, to see where I was at to where I'm at now. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. And it takes friends and therapy and, cutting certain things out of my life, cutting certain people out of my life. That helps. That dead weight leaves and you just feel better because it's not just losing weight like physically, it's like mentally and spiritually, you dropping shit.
Yeah, so some of it is just like spiritually, mentally, physically growing up. Like you're letting go of that baggage from the youth and letting yourself grow up and go forward.
Definitely have to. And you have to have friends in your corner to do that. And I try to give back because I know I've been in that situation. So I try to give back by whatever I need to do for the people that I care about. Because it's not just one way street with me. It's both ways. And y'all know, I tell y'all all the time. If y'all ever need to talk to me, shit, Dex, I'm right down the street. And Matt, you can hit me in the inbox. Like we talk in the group chat all the time. So
Yeah.
But I ain't mean to go off on a tangent like that, but sometimes I get long winded and I just be like, I don't want to say emotional, but it's like, yeah, I'm doing it.
It was all related, so it ain't no need to apologize. You told your truth, and we grateful for that because seeing you live in your truth helps me realize that there's more I need to do before I can say that I'm satisfied with relaxing. So
because sometimes you have to relax because if you're always on go and you're always stressing, you're gonna wear yourself out. You're gonna burn yourself out. And I've been that guy that's been burnt out to the point where I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even want to spend time with my kids. And y'all know how I am about LP. I was just like, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to.
Now that's a rare day when Dre ain't trying to body slam LP. So
right, exactly. So when he come over, it's like Dad, we're gonna go play ball. I'm like, I can't. I mean, you don't want to push through, but you don't have the energy because you letting life just whoop your ass. And now you know what? This is how life is.
Yeah.
This is how life's gonna be. Make the most of it. So if something needs my attention and it's not important, I don't even worry about it. I'm learning to take the cape off, as my therapist would say. I'm learning to take the cape off, and you can't save everybody. Some people don't want to be saved; they just want attention.
Shit, let's be honest. That's 90% of them.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what, you got it. If I say the sky's blue, you say it's purple. Yep, it's purple. I see Prince coming through the clouds right now. I see it coming right now. I just don't have the time no more because it's just, like I said, I'm about to be 43 in a couple months, and I'm just trying to live life and grow old and see my son grow up, and you know what I'm saying. If a special person comes along in my life, and I'm in a relationship, that's cool. But I'm not trying to dwell on what happened in the future because I can't control that. I can only control the now. And whatever happened in the past, you just learn from that. Only thing you control is what happened in the now and the present.
Good words lived by.
I had to because it was crazy. I mean, y'all, like I said, y'all seen how I was: stressed out, burnt out, tired, angry, irritated. Pick a word. Pick a word. Annoyed, perturbed, bamboozled, led astray, whatever.
You were the prototype of grumpy old man.
Well, you tell her, yeah. If they had a grumpy old man picture in the dictionary, my picture be right next to it.
I'd be right under it.
Yeah, and Matt be somewhere lurking. So yeah, we'll all be somewhere there.
Shit, man. All I need is a rocking chair on the porch, and I'm there.
Right, yeah. Rocking chair, the porch, and your bong, and you good.
Oh yeah.
We'll just be passing it around. But yeah, I'm grateful for where I'm at now. I still have a lot of things to process and stuff like that. But to see where I'm at now, I'm definitely grateful for that. So yeah, if somebody asks me if I'm worthy enough, yeah, absolutely. Especially what I went through.
I like that. That was well said. So, I got a question.
Uh-oh.
How many times have you told yourself you can't do something?
Shit, daily.
Every damn day. Every day. Like, especially if it's nothing that helps me positive wise. Absolutely. Like I said, sometimes you got to take the cape off. You can't save everybody.
But
you can't do everything. You can't, because I look at it like, if you're so busy saving other people, who's going to save you when you need it?
Right. But is it always healthy to tell yourself you can't do it?
Yes and no. Yes,
It's really situational.
Yeah, yes, because it's healthy to have boundaries and know it can really drain you. Be a pessimist. You know what I'm saying? Like it could really like if you say I can't contribute financially to my child. That's negative.
But it could also be the truth. What if you are in a position where you currently cannot?
Well, I mean, if you can't contribute financially, you can do other things. You can spend time with them.
Yeah. I mean, there's other ways to contribute, like in that way. But if you are not able to contribute financially, it would damage you to do that.
It would damage me because as a father, if I can't provide for my son financially, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? I mean, and I'm not saying this to knock on people. If there's guys out there that are actually trying to provide financially, I'm not talking about them people. I'm talking about the ones that are able-bodied to do stuff and they refuse to do it. And I'm just like, how can you live with yourself if you don't even? It don't even have to be nothing extra. It could the bare necessities, like the bare minimum. Like shit, like go cut some grass. Like shit, I go cut some grass, get $20 here and there, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're able-bodied and you're not contributing to your child, that's bad. But if you're like doing something to where you're setting boundaries for yourself, it's always like my therapist tells me all the time. It's never wrong to say no. If you feel you can't do anything, say no. And that was my problem. I said yes to everything. And in the process, I was overextending myself. So now I'm like, no, absolutely not. If I can't do anything for somebody, no, I'm not doing it. And if they want to be mad, I can't control that. I don't control what Dre does. If I say no, I can't do this, guess what? I'm not doing it. You're not going to guilt me into like, oh, well, you did. No. Okay, I did it before. That was before. I'm talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about now.
And I get that. But now let me switch it up for you. How many times have we ever told ourselves we can't do it as an excuse?
You mean like lying?
To yourself. But yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Wow. I mean, shit. I don't know, honestly. I mean, maybe I've said it before when I was just, talking to myself, but I don't even remember.
Yeah, when Matt sent me the topics, I had to really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times where we sabotage ourselves about capability in many ways. all the time.
Mhm.
I kind of know I do it on a regular basis. Like I know that cooking for the most part is basically following instructions for the most part. Now, if you are a home cook that knows how to modify a dish and to flavor it to your palate, that's in your wheelhouse. But for basic cooking, it's just basically following the damn instruction.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
I always have an issue with that because I follow it and then I'm like, but and now I'm going to add this. Then I'm going to put this in there.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
I
do
think
this.
I always put. You know me when I cook, I put my own little razzle dazzle on things.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with the razzle dazzle, but how many dudes, myself included, have said, I can't cook. I ain't going in the damn kitchen.
Well, I don't, because cooking is my therapy, so I have no problem cooking.
We know Chef Boyardee. That's why you got the name.
Yeah, I don't have no problem cooking. Like and honestly,
Right.
I think
but at the same time, I'm gonna spin off what you were talking about earlier. When talking about providing for LP.
Yeah.
How many dads are out there just saying, I can't spend time with my child because she won't let me?
You know what? Honestly, I get it and I understand that, but at the same time, if you love your children, you will fight for them. You will fight for them. Go to the court. And I know everybody say the courts don't really level. But if I was in that situation, I'm gonna fight for my child. I'm not gonna let if she wants to be a demon, that's her problem. My problem is my kid.
Right.
So I gotta go.
I respect that coming from you because you stand on that. But that's why we were saying the name of the show for today is Self-Sabotage. The lies we tell ourselves. How many dudes are still stuck on that? Well, she said this, or she being mean. She ain't gonna let me see the kid, and he's heard no one time and just ran with it for the rest of forever.
That's what she said. Is that what the judge said? Did you go to the judge and be like?
Right, that's just being lazy. There, you're being lazy, and you're being lazy and unaccountable.
Right,
because you're just using that as a crutch. Like, I can't see my kid. Okay, well, what are you doing to rectify that?
Right, and that's where the "or can you" comes in, because it's like, okay, you saying this, but have you exhausted all of your resources before?
Have you actually tried?
Yeah, exactly. Have you tried, or are you just assuming? Or are you just an evil asshat and putting up a front and saying, "Oh well, I'm not doing nothing for nobody else," because
using it as a scapegoat to excuse your actions?
Right, exactly. Like, if you exhausted all your avenues to see your child, I get it.
Yeah,
and sometimes you're gonna have to ride it out. And when the child gets older, and you sit down with him, say, "All right, this is what happened."
Right.
But at the same time, if you really love your child, you will still keep, even after you exhaust it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, because I would never give up on my kid. I wouldn't. I can't. I wouldn't do that.
Well, they call us upstanding about when it comes to us being dads, because we are willing to stand within the fire regardless of how hot the damn fire get. So we are, I guess, basically weirdos when it comes to that. But the average dude nowadays ain't. But oh wow, some hardship. I'm up out of here.
Right.
Now
it's because they're selfish and not selfless.
Right. And that's also self-sabotage, because you can only be selfish for so long before people stop dealing with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the kids, like I said, kids will see that when they grow up. They'll know who the parent that tried and the parent that didn't give a damn.
Yeah. And
they'll see through all that smoke. They'll see through all that smoke. They'll see through all the facade, as they say.
Yeah.
And kids will know like who really gave a damn and who didn't.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, these kids are smart. Young.
Yeah, absolutely.
Young.
That's why I just be like, because everybody knows, LP knows who his daddy is.
I think the world knows who LP's dad is.
I'm just saying.
I mean, as an uncle, as an uncle / brother. Observation time. He walked like you. He talked like you. He looked like you. He sound like you. He uses your mannerisms.
Yeah.
He even dots his I's on the paper the same way. That
Definitely don't need more for that one. That's for sure.
But boy, if you go to Maury about that one, he gonna laugh your butt off the stage.
He ain't even gonna laugh. He's gonna say, "Get the hell off my stage, bro. Wasting my
He'll
time."
take one look at you and LP and be like, "Boy, get out of here."
He be like, "Really? You want to take a lie detector? You want to take a lie detector test too? Why you?
Maury's gonna be like, all right, yeah, we'll put this on air, but I'm gonna countersue you for wasting my time. Wait a minute.
Yeah, man. But nah, it's just like I said, I just can't see because I knew dudes that, but I don't talk to them anymore because I don't talk to deadbeats. I don't talk to deadbeats. So
yeah,
I had a couple dudes that didn't do that, and I was just like, all right, well, ain't no point of us being friends no more because you don't take care of your kids. How am I gonna trust you and you don't even take care of your kids?
Yeah, I mean, you speaking up some big stuff right there. That's
And if I'm sitting here and I'm friends with you and you don't take care of your kids, how they gonna look on me?
Right.
That me taking care of my child, like,
and that's probably a topic we need to cover at another time because, like you said,
that your friends are a reflection of you.
Right.
Exactly. So it was like, and I know if I wasn't taking care of LP, that dude right there at the top, he wouldn't let it slide. Even Matt Lemon, y'all wouldn't let it slide if I wasn't taking care of LP. I would get checked every day.
No.
Yeah. So what I look like hanging around with a dude that don't take care of his kids.
All right, but and that's why I said that's a topic we should probably cover in another day because not only are your friends a reflection of you, but technically you should be a reflection of what type of friends that you want around you. Because like you said, I'm not trying to hang around no dudes who dead beating it up. Like
exactly. Talk about let's go out, let's go hang out. Go hang out with your kids, bro. I'm tired of hanging out with you. Go hang out with your kids.
Because truthfully, the way I see it as a grown man, you might not speak up about it, but that just means you condoning it. Because if you know that you see these people doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, they ain't taking care of their kids, and they out here trying to ball out every night, club hopping, bed hopping, and you ain't pulled them to the side and say, "Hey, bro, what you doing?" At least once.
Right. And you sitting right there with him.
Don't use an excuse that it's not your life, so you shouldn't care what happens. No. If one of your buddies is not doing his job, you fucking pull him aside and tell him to smarten the fuck up. And if he's not willing to do that, you drop him.
Yeah, that's what I did. He ain't want to straighten up. I was like, all right, lose my number, bro. And he'll call me every now and then. I just ignore it. I'm like, until you start taking care of your kids, don't come around me. Because for one, if people see me hanging with you and they know your reputation, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, well, why is Dre hanging with him? And Dre take care of his kid. Why he hanging out with that dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like Matt said, your friends are a reflection of you. So, but yeah.
And that's like I said, that's something we'll have to cover on another topic because I've literally heard women whisper to other women in the club when I DJ is, "Oh man, he cute, man, but he hanging out with old boy a womanizer. Old boy don't do shit for his kids. If he don't do shit and he ain't hanging out with him, he must not do shit either. So watch
he must condone it. He condones it.
You are guilty by your association.
Guilt by association. Yep. That's an old saying. Like, even if you say that's not me, but look who you hang with.
I believe it's actually a legal term, but I believe guilty by association
it is
in the court.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the fact of the matter is, it's like if I'm hanging with killers, guess what I am? Guess what people don't think I am? A damn killer.
You're a killer. You're a killer by the social and moral standard because in some places you actually have a legal obligation to report something like that. If you have witnessed a crime and you don't report it, now you're an accessory to said crime. Oh, sorry. That's one of the only talks me and my dad ever had that stuck with me. Dad's a sheriff in Tennessee, so yeah.
Right.
I already know Tennessee. Yeah, I know. Racist hellhole. I know. Black guy police in Tennessee. I know, right? Yeah.
You know,
Anywho, that speaking of which, plays right into the next topic. Understanding. How many times have you think you had an understanding of what's really going on? But did you truly have an understanding of what's really going on? You can sabotage yourself a lot by walking out there into any situation like, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Don't even worry about it.
I've been guilty of that, and I've been
Yeah.
wrong too. I've been wrong too. You know,
Overconfidence is a son of a bitch.
yeah, it definitely is. You
And
know what they say. You know how they say.
Make you a dead son of a bitch too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they say you got an alligator mouth with a hummingbird ass.
Your mouth writing checks that your ass can't cash.
Right. Shout out to Clifford Harris on that bar.
Hey.
Yeah. So, but it's been times where I was like, you know what, I got this, and then I go out there and completely blow it. I was like, well, I guess I don't got it. That's why sometimes when things are being talked about that I don't know about, I just sit back and listen. And if they ask me for an opinion, I'll be honest. I'll be like, you know what, I don't know nothing about this situation, so let me get a clear understanding before I form an opinion. Because you know, some people like to just talk to be talking, have no comprehension, have no kind of no knowledge on the subject, and sound like absolute jackasses.
Yeah, I think we're all guilty of that at least once or twice.
Yeah, I've been, yeah, definitely. It's been times I've been like, you know, what they say, put your foot in your mouth.
Well, so, sometimes we just fall in love with the sound of our own voice, and we don't understand the bullshit that's coming out until we said it.
You know what they say? Loud and wrong. When you loud and wrong, I've been loud and wrong before, and I just be like, all right, well, let me just eat my crow then.
Yeah, I can say now that I don't read my message from my daughter and everything, and now that I sit here and think about it, I probably sound like a jackass all day.
Yeah, everybody has their moments, bro.
Shut up, Kim. Ain't nobody ask you. But
I saw her clapping. She was clapping. So
yeah, she was clapping, nodding her head. She act like she in church there for a second. You know
what they said with the organ. You better preach.
over there looking like Mr. Brown and shit. Yeah.
You know, the organist start playing. You know, to get in that word and start playing the organ.
And the preacher start dancing as the preacher.
He starts sweating. It's all these words and stuff.
Oh yeah, when that sweat rate comes out, you know you're in trouble.
Right. Somebody come out with the tambourine, do the tambourine and shit.
Slide down the keys and
then somebody got to run through the church.
see that's the thing that somebody who's never been to a black church wouldn't understand. That black church is an event. It is not a normal go to white people church, sit there and listen to a guy talk, maybe sing a couple songs. No,
I'll break it
this
down.
is a full body experience that may last for 7 hours.
I'll break it down to you. Yeah. The son of a Baptist pastor and the grandson of a primitive Baptist church. Black church is a production. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
It is a fully rehearsed production. There's lights, there's cameras, the music will be on point, or somebody will be getting cussed out later.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Oh, they happy in white church. Oh, they up out of there.
And whatever, shoot, white church, you be in there at 11 o'clock and be out by 12. It's time to go to brunch.
You want to know why? White chaplain in church, he understand football about to start.
Yeah.
Let me get you up in here. Y'all eat breakfast. Get up out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
The black pastor knows their football, and that's why he's keeping you there.
You know, black pastor knows there's football. You got there at 8 o'clock in the morning for the morning service. Then you had 11 o'clock for the midday service. Then you had a guest church come through. So you had a 1 o'clock service. Then you had a meeting after church. So you had plates of chicken going out at 3:45. And then you had the nightcap at 7:45. And guess who didn't get to go home for none of that? This guy. All that had to be recorded, put on tape, and on CD. Ain't on one of them old portable DVD recordings. You know, remember that? Remember? Yeah. Black church is a production. And when I tell you, there's always somebody when you can watch people walk in the church. After a while, it becomes a science. You can watch them. You can tell who's going to get up and run around, start screaming.
But you know what? This is also why at every single party with black people, there's at least one person who can run a soundboard.
Yes.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Because we all had to take turns. Because what happens when the choir director is the one running around the church screaming?
Mm-hmm.
Son, go take care of that. Okay, all right, whatever. Yeah. And there's always an old lady with a towel because she knows somebody about to go up there to the altar and faint. Nobody touched nothing. Ain't here she come with a towel, and the other one coming with one of them old shawl looking things, you know, the big old scarf just lay on top of you. Just let the Lord lose you, baby. Let him use you. But how he using you? You ain't even saying real words.
Mm-hmm. Right. You know how I go. That's why I just be like, okay. You know. But yeah, I think we all universally agree that we all had that foot in the mouth moment.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, but
we may have got a little off topic there, but that's okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I think we pretty much have that.
Your homies here.
Sometimes you gotta move a little smart. You gotta move a little smarter. You know what I'm saying? Move a little smarter.
Hey, Kim, I think your dog's waiting on you. See. Oh boy. But and one of our well, never mind then. And one of our show quicker outings of the production season here at Breaking the Stigma, we have reached my favorite part of the show.
What is Matt going to eat?
You goddamn right.
Yeah, what is Matt going to eat today?
Tonight we're doing BLTs on homemade sourdough.
That sounds quite what Sam Jackson said on Pulp Fiction. That sounds like a tasty burger, tasty sandwich. BLTs. I'll probably have. I got
something simple.
Yeah, I made that chicken the other night, so I got a couple pieces left. I'll probably eat that.
Now, how's it when Matt tells us what he eating, even if it's something simple, the shit sounds delectable?
Because Matt be throwing down, man. I be sitting there screenshotting and shit, so I can make it myself.
This motherfucker's gonna send us a picture of it later. Talk about, all right, who's on the way, bitch? Yeah, some tasty.
It's also because we have higher food standards in Canada, so our food's just a little bit better quality.
Did you say a little bit?
Yeah.
Are you out your goddamn mind? Food is light and day when it comes to American.
Just because your AAA meat would be considered our AA doesn't mean anything.
Actually, in America, our choice would be your grade, your lowest grade, because in America, one of the little secrets that nobody tells nobody about nothing around here is most of these regulations, most of these farms and things can pay for the rating that they want.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a nice little stamp on it that says choice on it. They pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if that cow's been treated with organic feed, blah, blah, blah. They paid for that. And that's in every food regulating category. Every one of them. Because America wants to run itself like a big business. Mm-hmm. Have you ever noticed that everywhere else in the world, eggs are not refrigerated? Because they don't have to be?
Right.
It's only in North America, and that's because they get washed. In other countries, they leave that natural membrane or lip coating on it that comes on the eggs naturally, and they are just sitting on the shelf because you don't need to refrigerate them.
Eggs are one of the most used ingredients in Asian cooking, and you never have to worry about. Hey, I'm going to the store to get some eggs. I ain't got to. They stock up on eggs. They ain't got to worry about it. Not us. Our eggs go bad in a week. How's something organic, truly organic, going bad that quickly? But at the same time, it can't last too long. That's the loophole that they threw the country in is, well, it's lasting too long for it to be organic. That part right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure a hen's ass cheeks in such close proximity to her eggs is making sure that egg inside is pretty motherfucking warm.
Mm-hmm.
But you worried about it sitting outside in the grocery store? Just that same grocery store, you'll walk right over to the produce section and grab a watermelon. Most of y'all don't even check them. They be mushy on the inside. Ain't firm. You just grab it and cut it.
A lot of people don't also know that there's male and female watermelons.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
And that if you get a male, it's juicier, but if you get a female, it's sweeter.
Yep. Mm-hmm. There's pretty much a male and female everything on the planet. Mm-hmm.
Male and female bell peppers too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that part I didn't know.
Yeah, almost everything that can reproduce has a male and female for that reason of reproduction. The only things that don't really have male or female are asexual things, and even then, they keep going when they feel like it. It's like, all right, cool.
Even then, you've got things like, was it hookworms who don't have a sex until one of them decides to sword fight the other one, and the one who loses is now the female.
Yep.
That's literally how it goes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But anywho, Matt, I'm buying my ticket. I'm buying my ticket now. So
Yeah, definitely gonna buy my ticket.
Enough weird nature facts.
Hmm?
I said enough weird nature facts.
Oh no, I'm not worried about the nature facts. I watch documentaries all day. Like
no, what you got to check out is there's this kid on YouTube, Casual Geographic. This brother is funny as hell.
I've been watching his stuff, and his videos got me actually into actual geographic videos. Like I've been, I don't.
It's rabbit hole, man.
I slid down the nuclear weapons rabbit hole, and then that spawned me into other crazy catastrophes. And Russia's fucked. You know that?
Oh yeah.
I'm just Russia's fucked.
Well, we'll find out because things are changing. Things are changing.
Yeah, because like I so hard down that rabbit hole, I found out that the first nuclear disaster on the planet actually happened in Canada.
Yep.
And Jimmy Carter helped clean it up.
Yeah, thanks, Jimmy.
But you let the world tell it. You let the world tell it. But yeah, so but Matt, you know what I'm saying? Save me and Kim some plates because we probably gonna be un-American and how they America trying to kill us. So I gotta get up out of here. Yeah. Kids don't graduate
to the real land of the free.
Yeah. Kids don't graduate high school, so you know what I'm saying, they can do what they want to do. I'm ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? I get my VA check, so you know what I'm saying. Hey, y'all can do a currency exchange. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Well, like I said, was it like $100 of our dollar American is worth $1.23 Canadian? So you do the math. Your VA check will be worth a lot more up here.
Right until like next month. Oh boy. But Dre, what you got, bro?
Let's see. What do I have for benediction? Nothing really. Um. Oh. I will be going down to the Boots this weekend to celebrate my
Grandma?
grandmother's
Yeah.
90th day of 90th year of walking this earth, and
Right.
see the family, my dad's side family.
Yeah, usually when you hit the Gump, you're going to go see Grandma and Pop's side.
Yeah, they all down there, and they've been wanting me to come, and I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna see everybody and hug my grandmother's neck because.
Oh, your Georgia stuff.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna pack a Falcon shirt, so that's already. That's already. I'm gonna pack a Falcon shirt because they're all Saints fans, so I'm definitely gonna have one of those. Yeah.
Wear your dog's back-to-back title shirt too. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're all LSU fans too. Yeah, I might do that.
Yeah, sir.
So
what I hear there is that Dre's the only one in his family who has taste. Being the Falcons fan.
Well, my grandmother, who's the was celebrating, she's a Cowboys fan, so I don't. She talks about them too. She was like, "Y'all ain't gonna never catch up to us. I don't know why y'all talking to me."
Oh.
Now you see where the pettiness comes down. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. Nah, man. I'm gonna go see her because she's my last one because all the other ones moved on, passed on. She's the last one left, so I gotta see her.
Cherish it, bro. Cherish.
Yeah,
Tim, I prefer if you kept the profanity off of our show.
Get this derogatory stuff off my screen.
Yeah, and then
I'm put you in timeout. Don't.
Yeah, and then in a couple more months after that, I'm gonna be heading down to Georgia to celebrate to see the OG turn 70. So
that we're going down to Georgia.
Yeah, we're gonna see him turn 70, and like I said, cherish your parents. Even though sometimes parents can be toxic to us. Cherish them for what they did. You know what I'm saying? Cherish what they did, and cherish take the good things they did for your life and use it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's pretty much my benediction. Just love on people a little bit more because you never know when it's your time to leave. I say that all the time, but it means more because, like I said, I'm about to be 43 in a couple months. My dad's about to be 70, and my grandmother's about to be 90. So it's like you definitely have to enjoy life. That's like I said, the stuff we talked about tonight. It actually really makes sense because once you're gone, there's no reset button. There's no you can't do like Contra and hit the continue button and start where you died at. That's it.
There ain't no up, down, left, right.
Ain't no 30-man cheat code. It ain't no 30-man cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what if
that's it. So you definitely have to enjoy life. That's why I'm just at the point now where I'm just like, if it's not for me, I don't need it. Whether it's a friendship, relationship, car, house, if it doesn't help me get better as a person, I don't need
it. But we need the Hellcat though. You said
honestly, I do, but I definitely want a Hellcat. But now I'm just like, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, then it's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? So,
but we closing the book on the Hellcat.
Well, I'm not saying closing the book on the Hellcat. I'm just saying that I'm not consumed by it like I was a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not consumed by it. Like I said, I still got Big Bertha in the garage. She's been doing me good, so she's still going strong. I went and got her washed yesterday, and she thanked me for it. So I don't really. And then plus not having a car note for 7 years. That's
nice. Yeah,
that's nice. But who knows? You might see me tomorrow. I might post on Facebook. I got a Hellcat. Happy birthday to me. Some shit. So, yep. Team Big Bertha. Yep, absolutely. Team Big Bertha.
Wait. Then you gonna have to go get the truck for the meat too. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, slam the meat out of the truck. So yeah, we're good. So, but nah, just like I said, you loving your people, just try to enjoy life, because like I said, life be trying to beat you down. You just gotta enjoy life because, like I said, once you transition to that next phase, there's no continue. So enjoy it. Enjoy your life and just be grateful because like I said, some people didn't wake up today. So I've been grateful every time I open my eyes. So yeah, that's my benediction. I don't want to go on another tangent because I could be here all night. But yeah, that's my benediction.
Matt, what you got besides your food? We know what you're eating. How you gonna?
I'm fucking tired. That's it, man. I'm fucking tired.
You know what? That's the best benediction I don't heard. I'm fucking tired. You know, I rocks with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think for my benediction, I'm gonna speak on the fact to where the past is okay to be left where it's at. I struggle doing it because there's a lot of things I learned or that I was forced to do on a regular basis in the military to where it became a deep rooted habit. And taking your own advice is harder than helping others because I can help others get it right, but I have a hard time doing it. But the past is the past for a reason, and it needs to be left where it's at. You can learn the lessons you've learned, that you can learn the lesson you needed to learn. But truthfully, once you're done with that situation, put it down and leave it down.
Yep.
Because every time you pick it back up, the thing that you were trying to get over continues to win. Between questioning myself as a dad, questioning myself as a mate, I've been questioning myself lately about my worth, and if it's been like my life has been worth living. I've been struggling with the voices, so I can definitely tell you that past a lot of times it's best being left where it's at, because when you bring that baggage along, you don't understand just how much more damage that baggage do the longer it goes. Because whether you believe it or you don't, your past situations will adapt and evolve and continue to be the root of all your issues. So just like doctors in the hospital sometimes, instead of treating the actual sickness, they're chasing the symptoms. Anyway.
Hey man, that's why I said, like you said, don't self-sabotage, bro.
Yep.
When you start having the feelings creeping in, take a step back and assess everything.
I know. Come jump in the pool. I'm gonna come jump in the pool.
Hey man, you got the cold, so I mean, shit.
I know. I won't bring no flowery drinks, but I'll come jump in the pool.
Hey man, look, that's what I got it for. I got it for that, and when LP come out here, Dad, can I get in the pool? Yeah, of course.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Breaking the Stigma.
The stigma,
bro.
Stigma? Is that a new strain? Is that a new strain I didn't know about?
Matt, make it happen.
That's not that hard.
This has been another episode of Breaking the Stigma. Words are hard. I am Dex. That's Matt and Dre. We appreciate you coming along for the ride. We are going to be back on a more regular basis. We're going to try to work out all the kinks so we can come to you once a week, because as you see, we're bringing topics that need to be talked about. And I can't keep making excuses on why we're not putting out a product. So we're going to try to come to y'all more often. We appreciate y'all, but us old men, we tired, so we're getting up out of here. We appreciate y'all, everybody. Later.
All right. Peace.